Thank you both Alberto and Daniela. I think both of you covered the same topic, which is indeed very much around data citations and measuring data. Maybe a first question to you to start the discussion off, because after every session we do a quick discussion and then we move on and then we do a longer discussion later on. So first question is, what both of you say citations are already happening, but we need to get better. What needs to happen for citations to already become an incentive mechanism good enough for the NIH to either use it as a carrot or as a stick?
I think we don't know yet because we don't, it's a chicken and egg situation, but we need the citations to exist so that we can understand the contextualization of citations. And we can't just say that citations are going to work across the board for all scientific disciplines. So I think it's important that there is a corpus of these to study and understand the trends so that we can build incentive systems around that. But I think that as a first step, NIH and others could really push on using DOIs and asking for the reporting of it so that we can depend on places like DataCite where we can actually find those.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's a number of community efforts already that are available that can be used to enable tracking and citation. We don't know really what is the best way, but we can only, and I'm talking as an analytics provider, we can try to do our best to make good data available, and of course, the community will figure out, and the stakeholders will figure out how to best make use of these data.
Great, thank you. So let me find another question from the audience. So Mega Potterbush, and I hope I pronounce your name correctly. How often are you finding ORCID information for researchers associated with data and metadata?
Not as much as we would like. It's the short answer. We're seeing it. We're seeing it. And again, it depends a lot on the infrastructure. So it depends on the fact that data repositories are allowing researchers to enter their ORCIDs, for example, and are making it easy. And there's many generalist repositories that are already doing that. But that's really key, I believe, on the repository side.
Daniela, do you want to add to that?
I can only represent one repository. I would say that there are folks from DataCite that are on this call who can write into the Slido with pointing, but I think if you go to the DataCite Commons, you can actually see how often the ORCIDs are there for repositories.
Thank you. So I think given where we are with time, we should probably move to Bob's presentation. There are actually some questions left that I think we can maybe pick up in the next discussion round. But with that, I'd like to hand over to Bob Hainish.